Hi everybody. Welcome to another Tuesdays with Theresa. I think I did this right. I'm on the live stream. I got my phone going. I have my props. I have my notes. I have my sippy cup. What more do I need? I'm sure something's going to go wrong. It always does, right? So today is Tuesday. It's February 7th. We are just rocking and jamming into spring soon, right? I have a few things that I want to talk to you guys about tonight. It's got to do with, oh my gosh, so much stuff here. I'm going to hopefully get this all right. But are you a Tigger or are you an Eeyore?
I'm gonna bounce. Nonsense, what Tiggers do best.
Or are you Eeyore? Say hi, Eeyore. Thanks for noticing me. Look at that face. Thanks for noticing me. I don't know if I can do this. People are watching. I don't know. Let me go sit back down. I don't think I can do this. So when I started my notes and stuff for the call, I really wasn't sure where I was going with this. And then I saw that Tuesday Tigger thing, and I said, here we go. Are you a Tigger or an Eeyore? And so we're going to talk about some of this stuff. And first thing that I'm going to talk about is something that makes me an Eeyore. You guys know that I'm a Tigger, but something that makes me an Eeyore. And I've been getting a lot of phone calls and emails and private messages, and people are talking about it in the groups, and everybody wants to know about taxes. The only tax advice I'm going to give you guys, and it's not tax advice, is this. And we post this in the groups. Avon used to send this to us in our orders. This one is from 2013. They don't send them anymore, but it's all basically the same. It's a spreadsheet that you can use to track your income from your customers and your business expenses. And it's up to you to keep track of everything. Avon, everyone's waiting for Avon to send a W-2. Avon has no idea what we make. They don't know if we discount. They don't know if we're all buying all this product for ourselves. They don't know if we're giving it away. They don't know what's for fundraisers. Avon has no idea how much we make. So you have to keep track of all of that yourself. And this, like a spreadsheet, is going to help you with that. And we've got them posted in all the groups because this is the only thing that came from Avon. And you're not going to get a W-2. Some of us get a 1099. And the only way you get a 1099, and it states it on this, is if you if you purchase over $5,000 worth of product for resale. Okay? That's your cost. So that's kind of selling $8,000 to $10,000 a year, but it's just your cost of products. If it's over $5,000, you'll get a 1099. And the only thing that 1099 is going to say, it's going to have a little box check that says you purchased more than $5,000 worth of products for resale. You're also going to get a 1099 if you have, I want to say it's over $600 worth of leadership checks, incentives, prizes, leadership bonuses. And Avon started including a couple years ago on that our e-store earnings. So if you're looking at your 1099 and it's got a dollar amount, that includes your e-store earnings too. So if you're keeping track of that separate with your customer earnings, don't include that as profit, and then you're also including it as earnings on your 1099. So if you don't know what's on your 1099, you've got one and you don't know what that's all about, you can call customer service and you can request a breakdown of your 1099. And they'll send you everything. It's listed down, everything that's on it, whatever prizes, trips, incentives, if you earned a keychain, a key ring, everything's on. I looked, there was a button. We got a button and a key ring in a tote bag. The buttons listed on there was $2. The key ring was $9.99. So every kind of prize and incentive is all going to be on there too. You got to pay taxes on these things, the trips and all that stuff. So my only tax advice is this. You keep track of all your income, all your expenses, all your mileage. And you have to file a Schedule C. That's my only tax advice. Anything else, what's allowed, what's not allowed, you need to talk to your accountant or your tax preparer or go to the irs.gov website for that. That's all I'm going to tell you, okay? People come and ask me about writing off their home or their business office or anything like that. I don't talk about that stuff. You talk to your accountant or your tax preparer. I'm not giving anybody advice that they're going to come back to me and say, oh, that was wrong, or my accountant said, or whatever. Because you could talk to a couple different accountants and they're going to give you different advice and different information too. So all I'm saying is keep track of it. Avon has no idea what your profits were. You need to keep track of all that. I hope you have your invoices. I hope you have your customer receipts. I hope you kept a mileage log, all that stuff. And like if you bought staples and, you know, paper and ink and all that stuff, just keep track of that. But you need to, whatever you're going to, you know, report as a business expense, talk to a tax professional on that, okay? I don't give advice on that. That, taxes, makes me an Eeyore. Nope. Thanks for noticing me. I don't even like to do my own taxes. Never mind talk to anybody else about it. I have a professional that I've been using for years. I give her my stuff. She takes care of it for me. Thanks for noticing me. No taxes. Does not make me a Tigger when it comes to that stuff. So, talked about tax stuff. That's going down here, because I don't like talking about tax stuff. Taxes, that makes me an Eeyore. So, how are you guys doing with those incentives that are out there? So make sure that that you're keeping track of your new representatives. When you bring a new representative on, make sure that they're placing their first order or their second order of $150 or more. You want your representatives to get off to a good start. You want them making money right away. And they're going to get 40% earnings on their first order and 40% from their second through their seventh if they meet the Kickstart requirements. The Kickstart tracker. And there's new Kickstart flyers and new Kickstart calculators. All this stuff for you leaders is all in Vibe in the resource library. Go to Vibe, click on the top where it says business, click on resource library. There's a new Kickstart calculator that the new representatives can use to keep track of their sales and their earnings. So you're going to help them with their $150, $200, $250 orders so that new representatives are getting their 40% earnings and making money right from the start. A representative that's making money is a happy representative, and a happy representative stays with us. So it's not just about these incentives and stuff, but these incentives are a boost to help us push to make sure that they're placing their orders and paying for them on time and getting their business going right. So sometimes just saying, oh, we have a successful representative, we're earning money on our leadership bonuses isn't enough to keep us on track with working with our new team members, okay? So that's why they do these incentives to help us with our behaviors that will improve our businesses, okay? So, you know, everyone's typing stuff here and I can't read it without my glasses. What's in the sippy cup? What do you think's in the sippy cup? 0 water. It's healthy, it's 0 water. What started in campaign 4 is the new leadership. It's a new representative that started in campaign 4 or later. Then we're on this thing where as a leadership representative, you're a successful recruit, you're getting a $20 bonus, the sponsoring bonus, and we're earning an additional 3% on that representative. So that's the new incentive for that. So on top of bringing people on, working for these bonuses, working for these incentives, working for the trip, we're also working on a new structure where we're going to earn more money helping our teams be successful, okay? So you're getting the $20 and you're getting 3%. And that's not 3% for like the first 6 campaigns or anything. That's 3% for the life of the rep. And if you're a star promoter or a promoter and you just started leadership in campaign 4 and your first recruit started placing orders, you're going to earn. You don't have to be a titled ambassador to earn that 3%. So you're going to start earning on your new team members right away. We're all earning an additional 3%. So if you're a leader, if you're a gold leader, if you're an executive, you bring somebody on that starts in campaign 4, you earn whatever percentage you are on this chart, but you also earn the additional 3% sponsoring bonus. We all just got a raise. That makes me a Tigger. Okay? So this Bahamas trip, I heard about this trip. Everybody got excited. They're like, yeah, we're going to the Bahamas. Everybody was bouncing around like a Tigger. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. We're only 2 campaigns into this. This started in campaign 3. It runs through campaign 9. So we just wrapped up 3 and 4, right? Do you know how many people have become Tiggers about this and are so excited? I have Courtney, who is my crazy Tigger girl right now. Courtney's announced it all over Facebook, and it's not official until next week when we update. But that girl was a star promoter. She hit silver numbers 2 days ago. Friday, it was Friday when she hit the silver ambassador. No, the bronze ambassador numbers. But today, Courtney hit the silver ambassador numbers. But until we officially update, she's not official, but the girl is jumping 2 titles. And this girl is a Tigger all over the place. Because you know what? You know what? She wants to go to the Bahamas. She wants to go to the Bahamas so bad. So she's got points. She's hitting her sales goals. She's got a new team member that hit her numbers. She's going to get the 300 points for that. She advanced 2 titles. She's getting the points for that. She's going to the Bahamas. Now she wants to earn those 4,000 points and take a guest. That girl is Tigger all over the place. But guess what else I've run into? I got some Eeyores out there saying, I can't do it. It's too hard. I'm never going to get enough people. No one's going to place orders. I'm not going to the Bahamas. I'm not sitting on the beach with my drink, sipping. You know what? When you start saying, I can't do it, guess what? You're not going to do it. You've already given up. The minute you say, I can't, that means you won't. You've given up. You're not going to do it because you're not even going to try. Oh, I can't do it. That's too much. That's too hard. Try. The worst that's going to happen is you're going to add 5 people and you're only going to get, you missed your sales goal, or you're going to get 2,000 points and you didn't make it. But you know what? You added 5 people. Your team grew. Your business grew. You might not have got that trip to the Bahamas, but you might have got a scratch off. And you might have got some of these bonuses, and you're going to earn more because your team's bigger, and that's going to be more earnings forward, not just 5 days on a beach or 3 days or whatever it is, okay? So stop with the Eeyore stuff. Stop saying, I can't do it. It's too hard. The word can't, when somebody tells me they can't do something, I got smudges here. I was thinking, my mother used to tell us, can't, never, could do anything. We would say, I can't do this, I can't do that. She would just say, can't, never, could do anything. It used to be a little annoying to us, but she was right. I can't do this. You're not going to. When you say, I can't do this, you're just not going to because you're not even going to try. So go for it. Go try. We're all trying to build our business anyway. We all want more income. We all want a bigger team. We all want to pay our bills or replace that job, or we all have a goal in mind. And so it's not just to get a trip. That's just a perk along the way. But we're all trying to build our business. So why not push a little bit harder? Why not try a little bit more and see if you can get that vacation? Who doesn't want to sit on the beach for 3 days in the sun and have a few drinks? Stop with the Eeyore stuff. Get your Tigger on. Say, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I want to do. This is where I'm going to be. This is what I want. And just go for it. Like I said, the worst that's going to happen is Tigger's going to be all over the place, bouncing around, saying, yay, I got 5 new team members. Okay, I didn't go to the Bahamas, but I still got 5 new team members, and my checks are bigger, and I'm going to earn the bonus. And look, when you title up on this thing here too, there's Bronze Ambassador. When you title for the first time to Bronze Ambassador and you keep it 4 out of 5 campaigns, you get a $500 cash bonus. When you title up to Silver Ambassador for the first time and you keep it for 4 out of 5 campaigns, you get a $750 bonus. That's $1,250 already. When you title up to Gold Ambassador for the first time and you keep it for 4 out of 5 campaigns, that's a $1,000 bonus. So even if you don't get the trip, even if you bring these people on, even if you get the other the bigger team and the bigger earnings, and you're having a great time helping these new people get started with their business, they're having a great time, they're all having fun, you're earning money, the reps are earning money. If you missed it by a few thousand points, or you missed it by a few hundred points, or you missed it by, so what? Your teams grew, you're making more money, your business is growing, it's all good. Don't just give up and say, I can't do it, it's not going to work for me. And then you're not doing anything. You're not going to bring anybody on because you're not going to the Bahamas. You're not going to try anything. Guess what? You're not going to earn any of these either. You're not going to get a scratch off. You're not going to increase your, you're going to be staying exactly where you are, same place you were last year. And then you're going to be sitting back going, whoa, it's easy for Theresa. Teresa's lucky. It's easy for her. No, it's not. I'm not lucky. Nobody fell in my lap. I worked to get what I have. And of course, there's people that tell me, Theresa, you work too hard. No, I don't. I work hard for myself, but I enjoy what I do. I have a good time. Going to these meetings, talking to the representatives on the phone, it's like hanging out with the girls. It's having a good time. It's, I make money like hanging out with my friends because that's kind of like what it's like. When you're out there sharing your Avon, sharing your lipstick, having fun, sharing the business, it's fun. You're having a good time. You're hanging out with fun people. You're hanging out with the girls. You're not stuck in an office somewhere. You're not standing behind a cash register somewhere. You gotta make it fun. You gotta have a good time. A few things that I want to talk about that's gonna help you. You know, a lot of people share stuff on social media, but it's not just about sharing your website on social media. Send texts to your friends. We can, there's the Skincare Advisor, which is on our e-stores. If you go to the skincare tab on your e-store and go down, there's a Skincare Advisor app thingy that you can put on your phone, or you can send the link to people. If you've got customers or friends that have never tried the skincare, just send that to them. Say, do me a favor, take a look at this. We have this new thing, and I want to know what you think. Tell me if you think. Ask them. Tell me if you think it's easy to use. You don't even have to tell them you want them to shop. Just say, can you take a look at this and tell me if you think it's easy to use, or tell me what you think about it. You'll get them looking at our skincare, taking the skincare survey. You're gonna get a couple people. You might not get every single person you send it to saying, "Oh, hook me up with the skincare," but you're introducing them to our skincare without coming right out and saying, "Buy face cream." Send them the link to it and ask them, "What do you think?" So, the Skincare Advisor. It's in the social media center. It's on our e-stores. Share that link. Did you see that we can share our brochure online? It's viewable on all the mobile devices now. You used to not be able to look at the brochure. If you went to the e-store from your cell phone, you could not look at the brochure. Now you can see the brochure online. You can send that link. The customers can flip through the pages just like they had a brochure in their hand, but they don't. They see the page-by-page brochure. And if you use the link, you go to your e-store, you click on the shop brochure link, you copy the URL, and you can text it to people, you can Facebook it to people, you can email it to people, you can post it on your social media. It links right back to your e-store. So if they click on that brochure and there's something they want, they can click and shop right there, and it links right back to your e-store. So take a look at that. What else is going on? You share your fun and you share your passion. You're going to get people coming to you and saying, you know, I've been thinking about doing this. I think I want to sign up with you. You're fun. Or I posted last night, we were at the local sales meeting, and Shauna was doing that mask. And I did a couple really short videos of Shauna with the mask when Janelle was applying it to her. And then when it was sliding off her face, I had to slide it back up. It was really fun. But I posted that just on my timeline, how much fun we were having in the short videos. And I had a couple people ask me, can you send me one of those masks? And they were asking me about the masks. So yeah, I'm going to get some, and I'm just going to send them each an individual mask to try. I didn't have to say, look what we have, buy my product. I just showed us having fun with it. And people said, oh, I want to try it. So you don't have to be like all about a sales pitch. People know you're having fun. They want to be part of it too. What else? Oh, so fundraising. If you guys haven't been there yet, go to youravon.com in the fundraising section. I know some of you have seen it. The new flyers are up. There was, I have some here on my lap. This was already up, the Skin So Soft and the Moisture Therapy one. This is going to be up, I think they said through like campaign 26. All the dates and the campaigns that the flyers are good for are listed there, but go to youravon.com, earnings opportunity tab, fundraising. So this is available, 50% earnings. This one I think is really cool. There's New Planet Spa. Can you see this? That's up there. They get the Planet Spa, any 2 for $16. So it's a mix or match. You pick 2 products there, $16. Kelly Harris, you're clueless about how to do a fundraiser. Girlfriend, join the Avon Reps fundraising group. There's a lot of information in there, and go find my Facebook, not my Facebook, my YouTube videos, because I have 2 videos about fundraising. One is about getting the yes, and one is about actually doing the fundraisers. So find my Facebook videos. If anyone wants to post the links now while you're there, you can, or I'll post them later in the Tuesdays with Theresa group. But there's a lot of information on youravon.com about doing the fundraisers. I don't know what I did with my campaign 7, what's new. I was so excited. I had it here. It's me. When you go to the campaign 7, what's new, there's like a 4 or 5 page pull-out section on fundraisers, a little breakdown, some easy tips on doing fundraisers. So I got to do this. There's a picture of me. There's a picture of one of my girls, Courtney, that did the Annie the Owl fundraiser. So I talked a little bit about her. There's a lot of tips about doing fundraiser and the what's new. But youravon.com, everything you need to know about fundraising is there too. All the tools that you need to present a fundraiser, all the tools that you need to do a fundraiser, everything is there. So there, we got the Avon fundraising group on Facebook. In my Tuesdays with Theresa group, ask me about fundraising. I'm all about this fundraising stuff. You guys know that. They were like, do you have pictures of you doing a fundraiser? I said, there's nothing glamorous about doing fundraising. I don't have anything. What do I have, like bagging the orders or putting together the packets or something? They were like, no, like presenting the check to the group or whatever. I said, I don't have a picture of that. But I had just finished a fundraiser at the time with the high school senior class. So I cut out this big thing. I don't even know if I still have it, but if you see it in I found a piece of foam board and I cut it so it was about the size of a big check, and I filled it out, made it like a check, and I went down to the school with some of the kids from the senior class, and we posed for the picture, like presenting the earnings. I said, you guys got to help me. I felt embarrassed to ask these high school kids, could you pose with me for a check? Trying to explain to them Avon wants to use it for promotional stuff, and they were all cool with it. It was kind of fun, but I was a little embarrassed. So, because there's not really anything super glamorous about doing fundraising. It's a great way to build your business, but we don't all do all that kind of stuff. So that was really cool. But so the Planet Spa, that's an awesome fundraiser. Great products, really good products. And getting people to try them through fundraising, going to build you repeat sales. There's a new beauty flyer up there with lipsticks, lip glosses, the new mascara. These are all, I got the thing upside down. Sorry, oops, this way. The new mascara. These were any 3 for $18. So this is a good way to build sales. You're not going to get people just ordering a $2.99 lipstick or $3.99 whatever. It's got the order, the order sheets. It's all there. The PDFs are all there. You can either print them out or you can order them. I'm going to tell you a little secret about ordering them in a minute because we've got a special going on for that. Look at this. This I was really excited about. Deanna, did you see that? It's our new products on a fundraiser. And it's the minis. They're like a week or so supply, the little travel size ones. They're any 2 for $12, mix or match again. But you know what? People that haven't seen an Avon book in a while, when these fundraisers go home, sometimes they don't look at the Avon book. I do the full brochure fundraisers, but I don't always do, I do the full brochure fundraisers, not really the flyers. And sometimes people won't even look at it. They just go, oh, Avon, and they don't look at it. But when you send these flyers home, people look at this stuff. And they might have been like, well, not really going to buy a full-size Avon product that they haven't, $40 face cream or whatever. They did listen, Deanna. Isn't that amazing? Not amazing. I'm just thrilled. Deanna and I kind of both do a lot of back and forth with the fundraising department. And Deanna was really talking to them about getting this going. And so, yeah. So I was really excited when I saw this. So this one I think is really good because you know what's going to happen? People are going to buy these small ones and they're going to love them. and repeat sales. So you know what you do if you're doing a fundraiser, and I do this all the time, brochure goes in every single bag. Tigger, Stephanie says, Theresa Paul, love it, Tigger. Another Tigger moment. Yay.
That's what Tiggers do best.
Another Tigger moment. Because I'm not even going to make him bounce again, but that's Tiggerific, right? And no one wants to do a fundraiser with me. I asked everybody I know. I can't get no fundraisers. Nobody wants to buy Avon. Eeyore, sometimes I want to do this to you. I want to say, Eeyore, get a grip. Eeyore, get a grip. Okay? People do want to buy Avon, Eeyore. People do want to do fundraisers. If they don't want to do them, it's because you're cranky and sad and droopy. And it's not that they don't want to do them. They just don't like you because you're cranky and sad and droopy. Be all happy. Be like Tigger. Say, try this, Eeyore. Hi, I want to talk to you about Avon fundraising. See? Instead of saying, you don't want to do a fundraiser with me, right? See? Can't be an Eeyore. You're right. Can't be an Eeyore. So, if you asked everybody you know, go ask everybody you don't know. Go to the local high school. Don't just ask the PTA. Ask the senior class advisor. Ask the junior class advisor. Ask the band director. Don't just ask them. Put the presentation packets together. All the information you need is at youravon.com in the fundraising section in the earnings opportunities tab. Jana, yeah, there are a lot of reps in the area. At one point, I live in a town of population 2,000. At one time, there were 25 representatives in this town. I was selling a president's council. Reconnect? Oh, it reconnected. Okay. I don't know what that was all about. Live in a town, population 2,000. We had 20 Avon representatives in this town. I was selling president's council level, 4,000 a campaign. There were probably 5 or 6 of these representatives that were selling at president's club level. But no one gave up because one worked over here, one worked over there, one worked down in New Jersey. The other one was selling to her old longtime customers that she had for a long time. I was selling at President's Council level, but I wasn't selling so much in my town. I was selling a little over here. I was selling a little over there, in that town up there, across the county. I had my long distance customers. I was doing the fundraising. So don't just get a little discouraged and think like there's so many, there's a lot of Avon reps. A lot of them aren't working it. A lot of them do it for their own personal discount. They do it for their friends and family. They just do it because whatever. Don't let that discourage you if you think, oh, there's too many Avon reps around. Everybody wants to do a fundraiser or nobody wants to, don't. Then that puts you back in Eeyore mode. Oh, everybody already has an Avon representative. Love you, Eeyore. You're so cute. What else? So I lost a page here. I lost a page of my notes. So all of this, everything that we talked about, ties in with the incentives. Okay, so now I didn't talk about this. Who's going to Rep Fest? Well, I can't afford to go. It would really be fun, but I can't go.
I'm gonna bounce. Bouncing's what Tiggers do best.
So, what are you going to do? While you are earning these incentives, while you're building your team, while you're growing your sales, while you're doing your fundraisers, you're putting some of that money away that you got in those bonuses. When you advance to ambassador, when you advance to leader, when you have somebody underneath you, if you're a leader already and you have somebody underneath you title up to silver ambassador, you get a mentoring bonus. You're going to stick those bonuses aside. You're going to put this money away. You're going to earn enough money so that you can go to Rep Fest, that you can go to the conference. We had such a good time this last year because you need cash in your pocket. And if you can't do it by recruiting, do it by sales. Sales is the now money. If you need money right now for that, go bump up your sales. Go start talking to more people. Start putting more brochures out. Start asking your customers for referrals. Do book parties with your customers. Share this brochure, bring me money, bring me, whatever, $100 in orders, $200 in orders. You do like a little discount thing for them. Do house parties, do, a cabin fever party, do a footworks party, do something to have a good time, share with your customers, build your sales, build your business. That sales is the now money. You start making money doing that, you're putting it away. While you're doing that, you're going to find people that want to become representatives too. While you're out there looking for representatives or recruiting or talking to people and sharing the opportunity, you're going to find people. Not everyone wants to be an Avon rep. Not everybody has time for that. Some people just don't want to. It's like, no, not everybody wants to be a nurse or a school teacher. Some people can, some people can't. But it doesn't mean you don't need a nurse, and it doesn't mean you don't need a school teacher. So not everyone can be an Avon lady, but it doesn't mean they don't need one, right? So you can find recruits, find customers, build both parts of your business at the same time. Sales, leadership is the future money. We build it up, except all those bonuses that we're getting as we're building it. Let's see. That's kind of it. That was really, I talked a whole lot about a whole lot of things. Oh. So, yeah, I had mentioned this before. People telling me, Theresa, you seem to put a lot of time into what you do. You work that Avon business a lot. You're always doing something with it. I do. I do put a lot of time into this. I do work it a lot. But you know what? I love what I do. I already said this. It beats the heck out of working in a store or in an office or in a classroom. It beats the heck out of working somewhere else. It beats the heck out of standing at a cash register all day long on your feet, right? 90% of the time, I'm having fun while I'm doing this. 90% of the time, I am this Tigger. Some of you guys know, I've been here, I get here, but then the Tigger just pushes the Eeyore out of the way and says, okay, enough of that. But 90% of the time, when you're working for somebody else, when you're miserable, if you're in a job and you're this 90% of the time when you're there, it's time to get out of that job. You need to find something to do that makes you a Tigger. When you're this miserable at your job, time to go. We need to be Tiggers. Not that we don't love Eeyore, but who wants to be just Eeyore all the time? Oh, no, you can't have that. Okay? Don't go away. Don't go away, mad Eeyore. Don't go away. Stay right there. Okay. So that's kind of it. That's everything I wanted to talk to you about tonight. A lot of what we do is our attitude. A lot of how we get through our business, dealing with our customers even. It's our attitude. When you're talking to your customers, are you happy? Are you a Tigger? Or are you the Eeyore? Who wants to spend that much time with somebody that gloomy? So think about it. Think about your attitude. How are you presenting yourself? Even if you're having a crappy day, you think your customer wants to hear about how crappy your day is? No, they want to tell you about how crappy their day is. They want you to listen to them talk about their crappy day. And you're going to be smiling and saying, oh, I'm really sorry that happened to you. That's horrible. All right, I'll talk to you next week. I hope you have a better day. If you're all gloomy and stuff, they don't want to be around you. They're going to be like, that Avon lady, she's just all whiny and stuff all the time. She's always miserable. So you're going to lose your customers if you're that gloomy and everything. So be the Tigger, be happy, it's all about the attitude, okay? So Sarah says, I'm working on being a Tigger right now. I'm more of a piglet Tigger. Piglet's kind of cool too. Piglet's kind of cool. This is going to be a whole psychology thing if we keep going into this. Next week we'll discuss kangaroo, Little Roo, and Piglet. And then Rabbit's a whole nother story on his own. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope that this was good for you. Let's see. Lisa says not very many selling in my area anymore. So, or brochures are supposed to. Yeah, you know what happens? That's true too. Not everyone sticks around, and it's not like just an Avon thing, but it's the nature of giraffes. We'll talk about giraffes next. All right, Trish, we're going to go into the whole psychology of giraffes. Not everyone hangs around. It's the nature of the business. It's direct sales. It's just, that's the way it is. So while at some point there might be, you know, you've approached people in this office and they have an Avon rep, they have an Avon rep, they have an Avon rep. At some point, you're going to go back and they're not going to have an Avon rep, and you're going to start servicing them. There's one pediatrician office around here that I was going to for years. Like, oh my God. They probably 5 years ago started buying from me. I've been doing this for 23 years. My kids went to the doctor there. But they always had an Avon rep. And eventually, they came to me and said, Theresa, we don't have an Avon rep anymore. Can you bring us books? Okay. So, no doesn't mean never. All right, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope there was something useful for you here. And I will see you in 2 weeks. Love you guys. Let's see if I can finish this off. I'm going to turn you guys off, and then I'm going to say goodbye to everyone on the phone here, okay? So good night. Love you. See you in 2 weeks. Bye.